Back, everybody. I'm Carlisle,
This is Carlisle.
and we are.
Carlisle times two.
So I have little Carlisle with me today, and what we're going to do is continue our series on defeating chimps using Sauda.
And what I'm going to do is disappear.
So let's go ahead and let's see. We get to collect something here. What do we get? Let's see. We get an Insta-Monkey. Another Insta-Monkey. Good. All right, so let's see. We are. Oh, let's get a prize here too. Portable lake, like that. Okay, so let's move. Let's stay in the intermediates. I wanted to finish up. There are a handful of intermediate maps where Sauda can be used. I think we've covered most of them effectively. Moon landing is a little different. I think just kind of using her as a first one, I think that'll cover the majority of them. So let's go back and finish up our beginner maps. And maybe let's do Frozen Over, since it is the cold weather season. So looking at this map, we have some water. We have a couple different places where the monkey towers can be set up to where it will be able to hit balloons more than one time. Let's see. Let's put Sauda right here. And let's give it a start. I don't know if I have it on auto. Let's check it real quick. We can put it on auto and crank that up. Good news is if she misses it the first time, she'll get on the second time. And of course, next thing we're going to want to do is drop down our attack shooter. Which we will place, let's say, let's put it right here. We'll move to a, let's go for a 220 first. Give it faster shooting in just a moment. There we go. Then we'll do super range. There we go. And then we'll, let's go ahead and take it to a 320 right now. I think we're okay on this map. I don't think much is going to get by. And then, of course, we will move to our Ninja and Alchemist team. There we go. And then we'll go one more up to get our hotshots. Almost there. Once we do that, we will move towards our Ninja Alchemist combination. And I think we'll set it, trying to figure out where we're going to put this. Here we go. Now let's go ahead and, where do we want to put these two? I think we could put them across from Sauda. Maybe put one, let's try something different. Put our ninja there, and let's go for a 301. I'm going to form like a little square here. A little different. Usually I put them right beside each other. So next we'll do the Seeking Shuriken, and then we'll save up for our double shot. And get there here in just another round. There we go. Now we're going to move to our Alchemist, and we're going to place our Alchemist kind of in that last little corner to make a nice little square. Or slightly rectangle. Let's see. There we go. Put it right here. Oh, let's see. Can we set it? There we go. And let's do a 320 to get it started. So acidic mixture next. Then we'll do a perishing potions. And a berserker brew. Okay, there we go. Almost. And there we go. Let's head back to our ninja and go ahead and take it up to a 401. And then we'll be finished with our ninja. We should hit that around the end of round 35. Almost there. Closing in, and boom. Right now we will head back to our Alchemist for a 420, and then we will be done with our Alchemist. And we should finish this up roughly end of 39 or beginning of 39. Let me go ahead and take it off auto for a moment. And there we go. Okay, so now what we're going to do is for 39, we're going to save up, and then we're going to put a spike factory down. And where should we put this spike factory? Let's see. Can we put it next to the Alchemist? We can. So let's go ahead and take the bottom two, move it to smart. Now once the mob comes through, you're going to want to launch Sauda's ability. And boom, there we go. Okay, now let's put it back on auto. What we'll do is we'll go ahead and finish out our spike factory at least to a 302. There we go. Let's head back to our tack shooter and take it up to a 420, and then we'll be done with our tack. Okay, almost there. Now we'll take it up to a 420. We're done with that one. Next, we'll go ahead and start focusing on our monkey towers, or monkey villages here. Let's go ahead and put a first one maybe right here. Let's do a 102. And put another one right beside it. And we will do a 012. And we're going to save up for our helipilot, which should be pretty quick. Put it right here so we get the double benefit. We'll do a 2, 0, and 2, and then we should get 3 pretty quick. And then we should be able to move back to our monkey villages. Let's go ahead and get a radar scanner in place. And then we will head back to our monkey village right above that and move to jungle drums. So we'll have a 202. There we go. And now we're going to head back to our helipilot and let it just generate until we get 9100. It'll take just a little time, roughly maybe 56, around 56 or so. Okay, almost there. So we'll go ahead and prepare. Now we're going to move to a 204 here at round 56. There we go. Now I'm just going to place down my wizard because I'll be putting him down. We'll be using him later, but I'm going to set it down for right now. And I'm going to do a 02 and then a 2 at the bottom. So a 022 for right now, and then I'm going to move back and let our helipilot add up, and let's get it to a Comanche Commander at 34,000. So it's going to be just a few moments. So this is a little trek to get to that. So Carla, what do you think?
About? Oh, your strategy? I think it's actually quite good. Very nice.
So have you found some good luck with it in some of those different,
Yeah.
yeah. What's your favorite tower?
Tower?
Your favorite monkey tower?
Depends what for.
Well,
Depends what for.
well, let's say just using a chimps map. What is your favorite one to use on chimps? Favorite one or two? Your top ones that you like to use.
I really like the Alchemist. It's probably one of the most important.
Yep.
And C actually.
They all have different places, don't they?
Yeah, I like getting the 402. It's if you can get that at Alchemist. I have a lot. I also really like the 205 Wizard Monkey.
Yep. Oh, Prince of Darkness for sure. You know, it's funny because Carlisle and I, when we use the Alchemist, we both use the top path for our 4, but I use the middle for 2, and Carlisle tends to take the bottom row for 2.
No? I take the middle.
Do you take the middle? I thought you liked the 402.
No, I like the...
420?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. All right.
I like how I can now pause. And I always like to put mine on strong so it can get rid of a little bit early game.
There you
lead
go.
balloons.
True.
So that's good. That's why I put it on strong so it damages the strongest one during that time is probably going to be the legs.
Absolutely. I forgot about the monkey in the ice over there.
If you use a mortar monkey and send the things to it, it will actually become a real monkey and fight for you.
I forgot about that.
It'll spawn right next to...
I've never used that in chimps, though.
Yeah, because it's basically just a club, and it just does like one pierce, one damage.
Oh. Yeah. Well, maybe a different time we'll use him.
Maybe.
All right, so we're at round 70 and still cranking away. We're about 13,000 and change away from our Comanche commander. Once we get that in place, pretty much it's downhill for the Moabs and Bloons. They're not going to be able to do much more. But we'll start putting everything in place for round 100. All right, so we have about 10 and change to go. And the Comanche defense is working.
I don't even think I have Comanche defense unlocked. I might. I think I unlocked it a couple days ago.
There you go.
I never used the helicopter.
It's funny. Yeah, it's funny because there are certain ones that we use more than others. For instance, Carlisle went through a period where he was really using a lot of the snipers, and he'd line up an army of them for
that's in co-op.
To drop the money.
When you're in the back and you have nothing to put, you get a lot of
money drops.
Yeah, the little money drop, the cash drop snipers.
He was out of control with those.
I got like 20 ones plus the tier 5, and it just made it.
Yeah, he gets out of control with those. What's your other one you like? Oh, you like the monkey Buccaneers.
Because they are probably
money generating machines.
Just a 004 generates 500 per round.
That's crazy.
And also shoots.
And so when we do our co-ops, usually I reserve all the water area for Carlisle so he can do that.
Yeah.
He's the money generator. I try to do the initial defenses, and then he comes back and just finishes off the map.
And every once in a while, I'll do something. I will just try to go as high as I can on a hard game.
All right, so...
And I actually did a achievement on a hard game.
Oh, good job. So hold on, here we go. So now we're at round 77. We're going to a 205 Comanche. Next thing we want to do, we are at 78, so we have a while to go. Let's go ahead and take our wizard up to a 024. Let's get that necromancer getting started here. And actually, well, you know what we're going to do is we're going to get it there, and then we're going to take the wizard all the way up to a 025 Prince of Darkness. And there's something to be said about the Comanche Commander and the Prince of Darkness. They are a crazy combination on some of these maps.
Okay, so one of the things, my dad for the wizard monkey prefers a 0-2-5.
Right.
But I actually prefer something else. I prefer a 2-0-5.
Oh, that's right. You like that upper.
Yeah.
Well, you like that upper monkey too. I mean, that upper wizard
Yeah,
sometimes.
because I like guided magic, so it goes through all the balloons just like an arrow, and it keeps going through circles back there. Yeah.
And that's the funny thing is that sometimes those secondary paths, you know, may or may not have a lot of influence, but you know, obviously your stronger path is always going to be your driver. Now, one thing about Prince of Darkness too that's so fantastic is the cost. It's only $28,000 for a 5, which is really, when you look at all the monkey towers and getting into 5s, that is a pretty cheap, probably one of the cheapest ones other than maybe a dart monkey, some of the dart monkeys and a couple others. I think your glue gunner can have some pretty low ones. I think even Boomerang can. I think even the ice monkey, but you know, from a viable perspective, I mean, it's one of the best. And right now, we are closing in on about 4,000 more until we can get our Prince of Darkness.
Yep.
We're only at round 84, which is great, and you see nothing is getting through. And that's what's kind of neat when you have maps that have points, well, single entry points, as well as, you know, areas that are, you know, that a balloon or Moab's going to cross over multiple times, so it can just continue to take damage. All right, we're moving our Prince of Darkness up to a 0-2-5. And then next, what we want to do is go ahead and bring our monkey village to the second one, the bottom one, to a 0-3-2, which gives us our monkey intelligence bureau. And what does that do for us, Carlisle?
Actually, you can just hold this down to read it. Games of allowing all balloons, any type of balloon. You wanted to get it, right? Okay, so basically, let's say this 0-0 dart monkey, you put it right next to it, and if the 0-0 dart monkey is in the radius, it can pop any type of balloon.
There you go.
It can pop lead, camo.
So we'll take our other monkey village to a 3-0-2. All right, next thing we want to do is, again, as we're closing in on 90, we're going to go ahead and get up to our spike factory to a 4-0-2. We'll wait for a second. 90 is obviously where it starts to get a little tougher.
Yup, when those, what are the black balloons called?
Dangerous. There they go. Oh, well, they were dangerous for a moment, and then they just kind of disappeared. Again, there's nothing like having Comanche Commander and Prince of Darkness.
Yeah.
So here we go. We're closing in. We're about to get our spike factory at a 4-0-2. And then from here out is more about just having fun. I mean, theoretically, this should be able to handle everything. But
Not.
you know, I like to have another spike factory at the back end just in case something decides to try to sneak through. Let's go ahead and take it off auto so we can see, because obviously Prince of Darkness likes to cloud up our picture there.
Screen.
So we'll take a 0-3, and we're going to move that to a 0-3-2 and then a 0-4-2. So we'll finish this round here. I think some of those mobs were trying to get through, weren't they? They pretended? They thought they were, right?
They thought.
Well, they thought wrong. So also, obviously, we're going to go ahead and put this on smart. And we'll go ahead and take this up to a spike storm, which is a 0-4-2. And we're about to hit that. There we go. And now next what we're going to do is we're going to save up a couple rounds for some bomb shooters, just because I like to have fun and use them on level or round 100. There we go. Let's just save up some moolah. Some moolah. And like I said, then we're going to start dropping down maybe around 98 we'll put some down. Because nobody's coming through anyway. They're trying to pretend. They're pretending.
Yeah, they're pretending.
They want to act tough, but they're not really that tough.
Well.
So round 96, and again, we haven't even had to use Sauda. You know, we use that on round 40. See, everything's coming through. They're coming for the barbecue. They just don't realize that they're the main course.
Yup.
And all right, so next thing we're gonna do is go ahead and start putting some bomb shooters down. Let's go ahead and line up we'll put 3 of these in place for right now.
Did you know the worst thing has happened to me once on chimps?
We'll do a 2, 4, 0. Place it on strong. Same thing here. Strong, 2, 4, 0. And this last one, place it on strong. We're not going to be able to take it all the way up, but let's go ahead and 2 and 2, 3, 0, and we'll get it up to 4 here in just a minute. What were you talking about?
Oh no, the worst thing happened to me in chimps.
What happened?
1 red balloon
Uh-huh.
got through.
Oh no, that's the worst.
Red balloon. The lowest balloon got
Oh
through.
no. Well, I think we're only going to get enough for one more. Oh, maybe we'll get 2 more.
Cannons?
Yeah, all the way up to 240. Oh yeah, I think we're going to actually.
How did you just generate 11,000?
I know, it's so fantastic. So let's go ahead and pick one here just for fun. And let's go 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Put it on strong. Round 99 doesn't really generate much. It's another one of those, they try to freak you out. All right, so now we have our Moab. And so once it comes out, what we want to do is go ahead and launch all of our Moab assassins, because we want to try to get them off twice. 1, 2, 3, 4. And that should give us enough time to get it back around. Da-dun, 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 da-dun. And round 2, fire them off. There we go, and it breaks up. And that is just about all she wrote. So, I hope everybody had fun. Hopefully, if you haven't beaten the chimps map on this one, this helps you beat it. If you have another strategy you'd like to use on this map, share it with us. Put it in the comments so that we can learn from it and try it out here too. But until next time, thanks for joining us. Definitely appreciate it. Both of us here today, which is kind of fun. And until next time,
We will see you, and peace.
peace out.